Hello, 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 angel family. I just thought I would pop on here for a little bit. For those of you who know who I am, or don't know who I am, my name is Julie, and I am a psychic medium, and that means that I can communicate with loved ones on the other side. We actually all can do this. I just have a heightened awareness for it. And so sometimes people will say, I really miss my mom. Can you tell her hello for me? Hi, sunshine. So I'm going to start out by telling a story. So I'm doing like this little sequence, and then I'm going to give some random readings. And just so to let people know, I also offer private readings if you want to check out my bio as well. So I wanted to share how I actually found my gift and started working on it. It was back in, I don't even know when this was, 2000. It had to be like around 2002 or 2003. I had, I think from my other video that I was posting yesterday, I was letting everybody know that I started off doing Reiki. And if you don't know what that is, it's an ancient art of healing, and I just used it to heal myself. And then I started giving people treatments. And through those treatments, I started to hear messages from people's loved ones. So I wanted to take it a step further and really understand what I was doing. And so she's not doing this anymore, but I want to just show her gratitude. As I had, I studied under Doreen Virtue, and so I went to go get her cards, and I would use them. I would give people Reiki treatment, and then I would just let them pick out an angel card. The more I started doing this, the more I started to think, my gift is growing. I don't know what I'm doing. I should go somewhere where I can learn officially how to do this. And so on the back of the angel cards that I had, there is this website. It's no longer around, but so I went to the website. And mind you, this is about midnight. I think it's about midnight. My kids were asleep. I'm not married anymore, but my husband at the time was asleep. And I was sitting there on the computer thinking I should go study with this person. And I looked at both of the courses, and one was down in Laguna and one was in Hawaii. And so I got out my credit card, and you guys, this is something I would never have done for myself. Like back in the day, I spent no money on myself whatsoever, and just didn't really use ever my voice or my power to move in the direction of my life that I wanted to be. So this is all very unusual for me at this time. So I pull out my credit card. It would have been cheaper to go to the event that was in Laguna, but that one was further off, so I didn't want to go to that one. So I looked on the calendar, and there was one coming up, but it was in Hawaii. And I thought, I don't care, I'm just going to do it. It was about, the course with my hotel and the flight would have been about $3,000. So I just put it on my card, and I felt so good about it. And then I went to sleep, and I woke up and thought, what have I done? I spent $3,000. I didn't even talk it over with my husband. I didn't even ask if anybody's going to stay here and watch my kids, who were quite young at that time. So I said, oh, just forget, I'm just going to call them and just ask for a refund. That's what I'll do. And this course that I was going to show me how to work with the angelic realm, doing what they called angel card readings, just to let you know. So mind you, before, just to recap, I had looked on the back of these angel cards, found the website, signed up for the class, and I had done this all from midnight to 1 o'clock in the morning, and nobody was aware of it because they were all sleeping. So I was so nervous and frantic. I thought, let me get the kids up, and my husband at the time, he can go to work, and my kids, I'll get them ready for school, and before I go to work, I'll call this company and just tell them it was a mistake, and I'll just get a full refund. So I go and I wake up my daughter, and she's very sleepy, and she says, Mommy, are you going to be going to Hawaii and learning about angels? And I was like, what? And she goes, yeah, are you going to Hawaii to learn about angels? And then you can come back here and teach people how to work with their angels? And I said, yeah, I think I am going. And she goes, oh, good, because I feel like you're going to be very good at it. And then her hair was all messy, and she goes, can you go make me a waffle? And she just walked downstairs, and I was like, oh my God, that was a huge sign that I should start going in this direction. And one of the things that's so funny, and I know this is going to show backwards, I don't know how to flip the camera at this time, but because of my path and going on this journey for me, it has felt like the movie Field of Dreams when Kevin Costner makes the cornfield and he doesn't know why he's doing it because he makes a baseball field in his cornfield. And it's so sweet because on my last birthday, my daughter actually got me this. It's Field of Dreams, and you can't see this because it just shows the back script of Field of Dreams, because that's been like what this journey's been like. So maybe some of you are going through something where you're feeling like your life is kind of like on the unknown right now, like a Field of Dreams kind of moment. And if that's the case, I'd really like you to either wish, hope, or pray. It's all the same thing. A wish, a hope, or a prayer is a positive request from a higher source, energy source, helping you in your life to accomplish something that you cannot accomplish on your own. So it's just having faith in something more than ourselves. So if you wished or hoped or prayed for something good to come into your life, that's definitely all unfolding. And I'm hoping I can give you maybe some guidance to help you in that area. So I'm just coming on here doing a couple readings for people. I did want to mention, I know this is backwards, but I do I am an author as well. So if anybody's looking for a good book to read, I do have this book, I Am Home. It's backwards, I understand. I just don't feel like flipping it out this time. It's on my website, Peace-Serenity, and it's also on Amazon and Kindle. And it basically helps people understand how to look for signs and how to communicate with your loved ones on the other side. So I'd like to do a couple readings for somebody, and I'm kind of glad that we have this little quaint group. I think the other day there were like 2,000 people on here, and I just could not see when people were writing. So welcome, happy Sunday, everybody. If you're just joining, my name's Julie, and I'm a medium. Let me see right here. I want to go to you. Your name is Hunt, Hunty 95, and you wanted to know about your grandmother. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm just going to do some random readings on here. Sometimes I ask for a $20 donation, but with this series I'm just asking for your blessings for my business to reach people whose hearts really need it. I am coming out with a meditation CD too called The Angelic Connection. It's actually already on Amazon. I don't know if it's on Pandora, but I think it's on Spotify, that you can just download, and re-listening to that over and over again will help you get closer to opening up your own intuitive gift, of which you already have as well. So Hunty, can you tell me your first name, sweetheart? Because I get messages from your first name. One of the things that I feel from your grandmother, she's making me feel, is that she helped raise you. She's making me feel like doesn't feel like a distant grandmother. She makes me feel like she helped raise you. Does that make sense to you when I say that? And Hunter. Oh, your first name is Hunter? Okay. Do you understand what I say when I'm saying that to you, Hunter, about your grandmother, that she helped raise you? It says yes. Okay. Therefore, if you ever get a reading from another medium or that, and they say that you have a mother figure crossed on the other side, she seems to come very motherly. Now, were you the first boy? Were you the first grandchild? He says yes, very, very much. Okay, were you the first grandchild? Do you know what I'm saying? Because she makes me feel like there's something special about your and her relationship. And usually this is like you're the only boy, or you're the first grandchild, or you're the baby. There's something about that. And she's making me feel like, this is in left field, but do you, I don't know, I just heard it really fast. Do you smoke meat, or do you smoke? Oh, okay. I'm sorry. You're a girl. So sorry. I can't tell. See the pictures on here, and you're a girl, and you're the first granddaughter. That's why. Do you know? Are you married? And if so, is there something about smoking meat or smoked salmon? I don't know why I just saw that. Yes, you just got me a smoker. Okay. Look how she knows that. How would I know that? I can barely even see your picture. So sorry, you're a girl. I'm so sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry you're a girl. I'm sorry I was referring to you as a guy. But do you understand why I'm saying that? She totally sees you. How would I know you got a smoker? And she's talking about that. I don't even crave smoked salmon, but she's making me crave like bagels, cream cheese, and smoked salmon. What's that called? Lox and bagels or something? Yeah, thank you for understanding. Um, she's saying congratulations. Did you just get in a new relationship? Did you just start your own business? She's making me feel like she's saying congratulations to you. Is there something new that just happened? She said that you miss her. It's really important to know. Your grandmother doesn't feel to me like, oh, I'm a shy grandmother. Come over here and help me. Oh, you're getting married in August. And see, I feel like you wish that she would have been there. Like you're saying, like, I wish she would be there. And she's making me feel like she definitely would show you signs. I don't know why I keep seeing a color teal or blue, but I feel like these are colors that she comes in. I don't know if that's making any sense to you. So if there's any bluebirds around you, or if she had any grandmothers that, yeah, she was very outgoing and she was not shy at all. She's not your typical, like I have a grandmother who's like, oh, let me ask your grandfather, you know what I mean? But this lady was, oh, it was her favorite color. Okay, do you understand? Was her name Mary by chance? Whenever I see the color blue, that always reminds me of Mary. I don't know if that's going to make sense to you. And if not, that's okay. It's just interesting of that color because they talk to me in different ways. But please know that when she was alive, she had such her name's Teresa, perfect. She had such a vivacious spirit that now that she's crossed on the other side, she doesn't have the worries and the aches in her body. Okay, hold on. And so she's very pleased of that. She says, this can make me cry. Hunter, I'm so glad you're getting this reading today and that other people are listening. Hold on. I'm getting very choked up with her energy. She says that you say your grandmother raising you was a godsend. She says you say that. She says like she was everything to you. You could always talk to her. She would always be there for you. And so you're grateful for your grandmother, right? And your mom's here too. Okay. And you've always been like, oh, that was great that she spent so much time with me. She is saying, baby girl, don't you know that you being able to spend so much time with me being able to be with you, brought me so much love at a time where she was just either feeling empty or she lost like her way, not her way, but her zest for life. Do you know empty nesting syndrome? So you must have come around at a time where she just really like was feeling empty. And then here you came and she said, Julie, you were a ball of energy yourself. Do you know what I mean? So she's talking about that. With your mom's kind of hard on herself. Can you tell your mom that your grandmother is saying, stop being so hard on yourself? And is there somebody like two B's, a Bob or a Bobby or a Robert? I almost want to say Bobby or something like that. Does that make sense to you when I say that? She went through a heartbreak and we did everything together for the last 6 months. That's why she's telling me that. And she says, thank you. When she passed away, she makes me feel like she was surrounded by love. She was well taken care of. Okay. Does that make sense to you? So she wants to thank you for that. And someone else is talking about Bob, but I know I'm with, sometimes what happens is they'll start, releasing, sometimes they'll start talking about another name. So I know I'm switching over to reading someone else. Your mom's ex is named Bob. How clear is your grandmother coming through? So clear. And the thing is like, she was very kind to people. Miss Jenny is your mom. Okay. And your grandmother is very kind to people, but don't mess with her family. Do you understand what I'm saying? She said that saying, don't mess with the bull because you'll get the horns. I just keep seeing that. please know that she comes to you, and always there's different ways people can come to you, but the main way that I feel that it's important to know is I feel like she comes to you within colors. The blue, like, so nature, like a bluebird, that wouldn't be a coincidence to me, that would be her sign from the other sign, showing you like pennies from heaven. Is your mom's dad crossed over as well? Because I see a gentleman over there. And just so you know, this is what I feel from this gentleman. He's making me feel like he's very much aware that Miss Jenny, if you're here, Hunter's mommy, that relationship with your ex, the guy named Bob, that ended because of something he did. Because here's the thing, your strength is that you're loyal, Miss Jenny, and it's also your weakness. Like, sometimes you'll stay until the end. Does that make sense to you when I say this? I feel like you're screaming like, oh my God, like right now. So he's saying that he's glad that you kicked that bozo to the curb. Do you know what I mean? He says it like that. So just so you know. I hope that helps you. I hope that you, oh, we actually have a Miss Jenny here. Miss Jenny, are you actually, that's your great grandpa. Okay. He's definitely coming through very strong. Okay, perfect. Oh, I get it. That's Jenny's grandfather. And then Hunter, you're telling me that's your great grandfather. Okay, perfect. Well, I hope this brings you joy today. I hope you know that with your wedding coming up, that you know that your grandmother is very much watching over you, that she sees everything. Just want to reiterate that she said the name Bob and that she brought up a smoker. How would I know that you had those? And then she said congratulations. And she's circling August, so I don't know if that's a date for you of when you're going to, if that's somebody's birthday or anniversary, or if that's the day you're getting married, but I see the month of August being very big, and she makes me feel like she would not miss this for anything. You're welcome, Hunter. You're welcome. And just keep in mind, I do give private readings. If you want further readings, you can go to my bio or just go to Peace-Serenity. August 6th is your wedding date. Oh, okay. Wow, she's pretty on it. And this Miss Jenny says Hunter's getting married August 6th. And Miss Jenny, I don't know if you ever saw that movie Still Magnolias, but when I say your name, I want to say I feel like I'm watching the Still Magnolias with Dolly Parton and Julia Roberts and Sally Fields and Weezer. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know if that was one of your favorite movies, or if where you are they talk like that, but I can see that. Oh, thank you, Christy. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. Empower. She's like, her private readings are awesome. Thank you so much. This makes me feel really good. Miss Jenny says, yes, I like that movie. Okay, so perfect. I just wanted to come on here and do a couple readings. Like I said, I'm doing this series where, oh, and by the way, you guys, I'm recording this and I'm putting it on YouTube, just so everybody knows. Okay. Yeah, and then Miss Jenny says Dolly Parton is a favorite. Okay, so I think I have enough energy to maybe do one or two more. I just need to drink some water. Oof, your grandmother was like, ooh, she was on fire. Okay, so let me see. The way that this works is I just kind of say a prayer in my head, and I do what I call angel card readings, and I call upon God and the angels to help me do my readings. And when I say that, to me, God is 100% love. This is not really a religious thing for me, it's more spiritual, but to me, God is 100% love, no judgment, just holding energy so that I can keep the energy positive for you guys, okay? All right. Yes. Hunter, I'm so glad that I was able to read for you and Miss Jenny. So thank you guys so much. Sometimes when I start doing readings for people, I start talking like their loved ones on the other side. And I looked up this definition And there's a word called transmedium where the people can become you. Did you guys ever see that movie Ghost with Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore? So I guess I have that ability. So it's, there's being a medium, there's being a transmedium, where they actually like become you. So it's pretty interesting. Okay. I think I'm gonna, so Miss Jenny and Hunter, thank you so much. It's so great to be able to read for you. I want to see, there's IDU Duart 72565, and you want to hear from your mother. Okay. Can you do me a favor, Sunshine? On the bottom when you're writing, can you tell me if your name is Lydia? Is that your name, Sunshine? Here she is. Duarte. What is your name? Iduarte. What is your first name, baby girl? I just need your first name. She says, yes, I just don't know what that means, sweetie. Can you put is your name is Lydia, or your mom? I put, is your name Lydia or your mom? And then you put yes and Lydia, which is okay. I do that too. Can you just say, my name is Lydia, if that's your name, so I could see real quick? I know it's a lot to type out, but I just need to see it. Me, you're Lydia. Okay, you're Lydia. Which by the name, why I love that name. I don't know why. I have a couple friends named Lydia. I just love them. Okay, Lydia, did you, I feel kind of heavy energy when your mommy comes through. So you say your mom's crossed on the other side. Did you not get to say goodbye to her, sweetie? I feel, whenever I feel numb when I'm reading somebody, it's because there was a regret upon the passing. Does that make sense? Do you have regret with your mom's passing? Like, did you not get there in time or something like that? Are you hard on yourself about the way that she passed? No, you did not. I'm so sorry, because that's that heavy energy. Do you know what I mean? You did not get there on time to say goodbye. One of the things I know is that your mom is making me feel she did not live the life she lived so that you would have regrets. Does that make sense? And I feel like when you're day to day, you're fine, but when it gets like late at night and you get what I call stinking thinking, then you start to kind of think about that. And I just want to share with you and use Lydia's example here, is if a loved one passes on their own, or by the time that you don't get there in time, that is their own preference. If they want people there, they choose to have people there and wait. If they don't want them there, they will pass away before they get there. It's like it's their own choice. Do you know what I mean? So many people will have regrets on not being there in time. And just to let you know that for some reason they wouldn't have wanted you to be there. Did she have a head injury or something? I honestly, like, my head is just pulsing. Was there like lack of oxygen to the brain, or what? Did she have something with her head, Lydia, your mom, when she passed? My entire head is completely numb. And anybody staying on here, thank you for joining. I'm just doing these readings today, and I also give private readings. You can check out my bio, or you can check out my website. It's peace-serenity.com. It was a heart attack. Okay. Because the thing is like with heart attacks and things like that, I will feel it like in my head, almost like a stroke. Does that make sense? So that makes sense to me that she's saying this. And then somebody says, did you say they would wait for you if they wanted to, if they wanted you to be there when they pass? Here's the thing. I want to clarify that. Okay. And I want to use Lydia. I want to use the example for your mom. Yes, Susan, I did say that. But what I meant is, like, they either want you there or they don't. So if they don't, it's too hard for them to say goodbye to you. It reminds me of like when you are dropping your kids off at a daycare and the daycare lady says, can you just hurry up and go, because it's going to be so much easier for everybody if you just go, and you will see them again. And I feel like that's how they pass away. They just say, oh, please, you guys take me to the other side. I know they'll see them. I know I'll see them again someday, but if you bring them here, I just can't bear to say goodbye. And then some people like you there. Does that make sense? And then Amanda says, yes, my boyfriend passed before I could get to the hospital. Exactly. So that's just an example. And I don't know why some people have their family stay and why they don't. I just know when I'm channeling from them from the other side, this is what they tell me. One of the things, Lydia, is I feel you're kind of private. So I do want to give you a reading. If you feel like it's coming out kind of slower for you than the other reading, it's because that grandmother was really loud and outgoing, and so was Hunter. I could feel their energy, and all channel energy, if that makes sense to you. And so with the regret with your mom passing, there's one thing, sometimes things get left unsaid, and this happened with my mom, and the best advice that I can give you as a medium and as a person who lost their mom, Lydia, is definitely get a journal and write to your mom if that helps you. Because writing to my mom, she says, yes, you are private. I could just feel you're kind of like more shy. So it's such an honor to be giving you this reading. I just do feel, hold on one second. And you feel so like a nature girl, and you also, it makes me feel like you also don't like crowds. Do you know what I mean? And you're comfortable with people if you know them, but you feel like a person who really does like observe people, like at a coffee shop or watching people go by, if that makes any sense, Lydia. And one of the things that your mom is making me feel like, she wishes you had more confidence in yourself. So I don't know what you're going through right now, or if you lost your mom feels quite young when she passed away, just to let you know. And then Lydia says, so true. So just know that you do have a gift. You do belong here. I believe that I attract people who are feel like what is it called, from the land of misfit toys. I was so awkward when I was in elementary school, and so bullied and just awkward. I don't even know how to describe it. And then working with the angelic realm and having children, I guess, helped me use my voice more. And the fact that I get to help you guys with this helps a lot. So your mom would want to say to you today, Lydia, that she's so glad that you're doing the best you can. Don't fulfill your life for her dreams that she had for you. Just do what you want to do. She may have been mistaken about the path for you if she thought that would be like a more logical, but to me you feel more of very organic, natural, loving animals. I wish you had a garden in your backyard. I don't know if you just don't have enough room for that right now, but I wish you did. I wish for you that you were on a large plot of land so that you could spend time outside without having anxiety. Does that make sense to you, Lydia, when I say that? So please know your mom is saying, head up, shoulders back, and you've got this. She's definitely trying to show you signs that she's around. So I want to make sure that you know that she loves you very much. And though she didn't get a chance to say goodbye, we're only here for a short time anyway. Feels like eternity, even if we live to be 110. When we cross over, it seems to us that our life was just a run to Target and back, okay? So I'm going to try to do one more reading for somebody. And in the meantime, if you're looking for a book to read that will help you, I know this is backwards, but it's called I Am Home. And it's on Amazon and available on Kindle as well. And you can go to Peace-Serenity to schedule a reading with me if you want a private reading too. Does that make sense? Perfect. And I love that you guys are sending love to each other. Thank you. Hold on. I'm going to let it scroll a little bit, and then I usually ask for guidance. Like, what will happen is everybody who's missing somebody, we all are mourning them and have a bit of pain. But on my threads, it will be highlighted whose heart is hurting the most, and they need that. So just want to see. Hold on. I think, Christy, I'm going to go to you. Christy, you wanted to hear from messages from your sister-in-law. Sweetie, are you helping her? Did she have kids? And are you stepping up to the plate and helping with the kids? I just keep hearing the kids. Or do you have kids? This is Christy. You were asking about your sister-in-law. If you can comment below. Oh, you're welcome, Lydia. This group loves you. There's so much love and support here for you, sweetheart. See, thank you, Amanda. No, she didn't have kids. You have kids. Okay. Because she just keeps telling me, good job with the kids. Thank you for being such a good mom to the kids. Does that make sense to you when I say that, Christy? She also says that you are the Energizer Bunny. I don't know if that makes sense to you. Is there also like a Mary or a Mark? She's showing me an M name. If I don't have the name right, then she's showing me an M name. Yes. Okay. So sorry. I forgot. When I channel, I forget what I asked. Is there a Mark or yes, people say that you are the Energizer Bunny. Okay. I understand that. Do you guys live in the mountains? Or did your sister-in-law live in the mountains? Mirtha, that is her mom who's missing her so much. Myra, sorry, Myra. Can I tell you her mom feels guilty, huh? About her passing. But somehow I feel like it was an illness or something that your sister-in-law had. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Your Myra misses her some. Why does her mom feel so guilty about her passing? No mountains, just write it down. Because there's something about, I don't like it when they have me sing, but her mom would know what this means. Yes, she does feel very, very guilty. I don't know, was your sister not an, I was just going to say, was your sister-in-law's, when your sister-in-law passed, was she part of the reason for her passing? Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I don't know how to put that in a better way. Was your sister-in-law's an action that she had, did that contribute to part of her passing? Does that make sense to you? Because I still feel like an illness, even if it's like a mental illness. Yes, she was. Okay. One of the things that I want to say on here, yeah, how do I put this? I'm getting too foggy, so let me straighten out a little bit and do this in a different way. Let me switch you guys over. I'm not comfortable where I am right now. Here's my little dog. I keep her, if you guys have been part of my lives before, you know that this is little Delilah. Delilah, say hi to everybody. This is my baby. She helps me do my readings. I always say she's going to come on here and do paw readings for everybody. Not mental. It was a car accident. Okay. There's something about... okay. There's something about... Okay, hold on one sec. Yes, an action she had is why she's passed. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me let this go. I have a feeling... Oh, thank you guys. Thank you, Carla, for saying hi to Delilah. Thank you. Okay, let me reset my channeling, okay? I know what you're saying. I know you're saying that there wasn't a mental illness. Why do I feel like her mom wishes she could have helped her? So there's a feeling of her mom feeling guilty. Myra feeling very guilty. Now I don't like it when they had me sing, but she keeps talking about mountains, and so there's like, you know that song, ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, boy. Do you know that song? So I know this sounds way off, but I feel like your sister-in-law is wanting to tell her mom that to sing that song to her. Does that make sense to you when I say that? Because I just keep hearing the words mountains, if that makes sense. And if it's not that song, then it's another song with the word mountain. She goes, I do know that song, and I just got chills. Okay. I'm going to be reposting this, Christine, or your name's Christy. I almost wanted to call you Christina. Christy, I'm going to be reposting this on YouTube, and so you can go to my website, peace-serenity .com, and then go to my YouTube channel. I don't remember what my YouTube channel is, and then her mom can hear this. Okay, so important to know. I can't hear anything else, although I know that they were saying it took a while for them either to find her, or she doesn't know. Did her daughter suffer? She wants to know if her daughter suffered. And the thing is I don't feel that. Even if they say she was alive when they first got there, to me, I'm unconscious. I immediately don't feel any pain. And it's so important for her mom to know that. She moved away from her mom to live with her dad. And her mom felt that she could have been, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. So it may not have been like an openly mental illness, but the thing is that the guidance, do you understand? Like, she would have been making better choices had she been living, had her mom raised her. But she died in impact. So it's so important to know that she did not suffer. She immediately crossed over. And was her grandfather already departed by then? Because she tells me she was with somebody, and she shows me a name of either like John or James. Does that make sense to you, Christy, when I say that? And there has to be like an L, like a Lillian or a Lucy or Larry. She also says that. So I'm recording these and I'm reposting it on YouTube. Can you please have her mom watch this? So the thing is now is one of the things I know, it's like when someone passes away at such a young age, they're like a shining star, and they shine really bright when they're here. And when they're gone, we miss them so much. So it would be important to do things in her name. Oh my God, Lillian. Who's that baby girl? Christy, who's Lillian? That's her grandmother. It's make me cry. I'm telling you. Can you please have her mother watch this video? I'm going to end here pretty soon. Yeah. Okay. I'm so glad you guys are joining today. And like I said, sometimes she was so young when she passed. She was 21. Yeah, I had a feeling. She feels quite young, but I do feel very vibrant energy on the other side. I just feel star quality with her. She shined so bright when she was here. And can I tell you her feeling of going to live with Dad? I don't know how to put that. I feel like she knew it was an immature move on her part if she regrets anything, because when they cross over, they do a life review and they're either happy of their life or they're not. As she did a life review, she went to live with her dad because she knew that she could get away with stuff over there. Does that make sense to you? And now when she crossed over, she saw how much that action hurt her mom. And her mom was always the one to step up and be there for them. So she's so sorry she made that decision, because she knows that broke her mom's heart. Her mom is devastated over her passing. I can understand that. I'm so sorry. She did shine bright and she was a beautiful soul. Yeah, she was. She was and still is. She's saying, wow, this all makes perfect sense. So I'm going to let you then, Christy, guide her mom to my YouTube page. And I do private readings, so check out my bio as well. Please know that I have that too. So perfect. I will be going live again, I think on Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Coast time, if you guys want to write that down. Does anybody know the date? What's Thursday? Is that... I can't think right now when I'm channeling. Anyway, so this Thursday at 3 p.m., just keep in mind, I am going to do a countdown on my page. And at that time, I do accept donations, either on Venmo if I pick people. Oh, thanks, Amanda. You're always such a sweet helper. Somebody put the 16th, but most people are 17th. So on June 17th here at 3 p.m. Pacific Coast time, I'll be doing readings again. And at that time, I will be taking donations on Venmo, just so you guys know. But right now I'm going to pull back my energy. Thank you, Christy. I'm so glad you're welcome. I'm so glad you came on today. Perfect. And you know what I love about this page? Can I just look on here? because I look away when I'm doing readings so I can channel. I think it's amazing that you guys are all here to get readings, for one, and I wish I could read everybody. And two, I am looking forward to seeing you too, Amanda. I love how you guys are here for each other. And when I repost this on YouTube, it doesn't show all the interaction with you guys talking, but the support that you guys have for one another is immense. And I feel like I really want to and continue to attract that supportive group, because not only do I want to start doing readings like this on here, but I want you guys to connect and find kind of like soul groups or people, similar people who can, you guys can hold each other's hand while you're going through this. As I see like Lydia's saying, I'm here for you, Christy. Christy said thank you, and for you as well. Amanda's saying things. You guys are just amazing. And I just want to soak in this, because at a time in our world where everybody's so worried that we've all lost love for one another and that we're fighting, we can come here and look in this beautiful place that is so supportive, you're right, and full of love and positivity. And let's just breathe it in. Love and positivity. And I never want to end one of my group readings without saying a prayer for you guys. So I'm going to do that right now. And when I say prayer, I'm calling upon God and the angels, and to me, they're 100% love. So I'm just going to bring that in right now. God and angels, you see these beautiful souls. You see them clearer than I do, with their loved ones who are on the other side. And I'm asking your loved ones who are over on the other side, who are waiting for you for when it's your turn to be over there, that they bump up the signs to you, knowing and remembering what it was like when they were on the earth's plane. So my prayer to you is that your favorite wedding song comes on the radio, and then you know it's your dad, or you see a date of 12/12/12 and your loved one passed away December 12th, 2012. I'm asking for magnificent, huge signs for you guys to be able to see this, okay? Thank you for joining today. Again, I'll be back here on Thursday, and if you want to rewatch this this evening, I'll be posting it on my YouTube channel. And lastly, if you want a private reading, if I should be so lucky as to give you a private reading, my website is in my bio, but my website is called peace-serenity.com. And I'm Julie Dart, just sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here with me today. And thank you, all of your loved ones, for speaking through so clear and helping heal hearts today. That's what I'm so grateful for. All right, you guys, much love to you. Bye, everybody. Have a good evening. I love you guys.